Hi and welcome, I'm Hammeh, and in this latest episode of our Overwatch Story and World series, we're taking a look at some new Overwatch in-game evidence pointing towards the mysterious figure of Sombra as we try to unravel what the Sombra Protocol is. To delve into the world of Sombra and the Sombra Protocol, we need to travel to Mexico and Dorado, the Overwatch location and map where a celebration at the end of the Omnic Crisis is in full swing, on the day of the Festival of Lights. We know that the Lumerico Corporation own the ziggurats or pyramids in the town. We also know that they are using these to extract energy from the Earth somehow around Mexico, from the spawn in the level, and from the first animated short, Recall, where the news ticker below shows that apparently the first of the Lumerico company's power plants is now open in Dorado. Now, as the closer we get to Overwatch's launch, the levels in the beta are getting polished and tweaked visually, even to the extent of being changed to reflect out-of-game storytelling. A great example of this is the glass being broken in Watchpoint Gibraltar to match the Recall animated short recently, along with the updating of the Athena logo on Winston's monitors. Now, we're wondering if the same has just happened in Dorado. If you jump into Dorado, all's not quite running to plan in the plant by the looks of things. All around the plant, you can have a look at screens, and they are talking about niveles de sincronización del núcleo, roughly, synchronization of core levels in Spanish. There are also warning signs saying acceso no autorizado, protocolo Sombra, no access, Sombra Protocol. Sombra, as many folks have pointed out from other Sombra references, translates to shadow from Spanish. So, our reasoning, if the plant's on lockdown because of a Sombra Protocol, what or who is Sombra? We'll give you a TLDR recap of our theory from previously. We've covered Sombra's potential identity in a previous video, link below and linked at the end of this video too. But if you want a really quick summary, Sombra is referred to in Dorado twice. Firstly, you can see a reference in a file next to files of Soldier 76 and Jack Morrison, who of course are confirmed to be one and the same person, and also in a newspaper visible in the town square, with the caption, "Who is Sombra?" From a soundline we found in game from that video from Reaper,
"Where's Sombra when you need her?"
We can also speculate that Sombra is a she, and that, if the sound file is still current, she's somehow worked with or been associated with Reaper, previously of course Reyes, the ex-Overwatch commander before Morrison, and then Blackwatch commander, who previously mysteriously disappeared in the wrecking of Overwatch's headquarters. So, what exactly is the Sombra Protocol? And what more can we potentially speculate about Sombra from its existence? To give the Sombra Protocol some context, we need to quickly go over what we do and don't know about Lumerico. One important hint is a line that can be heard in-game from Soldier 76 right now when he's selected and starts the map.
"I want to know what Lumerico's been up to."
Now, from Soldier 76 or Jack Morrison's bio on the Overwatch site, we know that he's potentially waging a personal war to expose the truth behind Overwatch's fall, perhaps to shed light on a conspiracy that brought it down, according to some. Now, why is this tied to Lumerico? Well, S76's main targets are cited as being financial institutions, secure Overwatch facilities, and shadowy corporations. If Soldier 76's motivations truly are to investigate the fall of Overwatch, and in the voice line he wants to know what they've been up to, we can be reasonably sure that Lumerico are a corporation or company that aren't exactly going to be on Santa's nice list this year. So, how does this relate to Sombra? If the Dorado power plant has been temporarily taken offline due to a protocol, this sounds like it may be related to some kind of disruption or attack on the facility. The very fact that it's called a protocol, accepted or an established procedure, and that such a procedure has been deemed necessary to be created, means that we could presume that either Sombra has done something to Lumerico before, or perhaps is doing so on a regular basis. Lumerico does, after all, have multiple sites across Mexico, as we've seen. Why would Sombra be attacking or infiltrating a potentially shady company? With the Sombra Protocol in effect, we can finally have a fun tinfoil hat conspiracy theory look at the files on the table in Dorado in a little bit of a different light. Why are 76 and Sombra together on the table? If 76 is looking into Lumerico, are Lumerico getting to know their enemy too, and therefore is Sombra also their enemy? Are 76 and Sombra working together, and have they perhaps known each other someplace before? Perhaps even Overwatch? If Reaper and Sombra have history as we speculate, then this could be quite possible. The very fact that 76 is looking into Lumerico, does this mean that this energy giant somehow has had something to do with the downfall of Overwatch? So many questions. Thanks very much for listening to my theories about the Sombra Protocol, Dorado, and their potentially intertwined history with Soldier 76. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and let me know what maps, heroes, or aspects of Overwatch's story or world you'd like me to explore next. To get updates on my latest videos, please hit subscribe. I really appreciate your support. Thanks so much for tuning in. I've been Hammeh, and see you soon for some more Overwatch. Take it easy, hero.